You can design, build, and scale your own virtual network to meet the ever-evolving needs of your organization. The Azure Network is amongst the largest in the world, connecting 6 continents with over 130,000 miles of fiber, both terrestrial or across land and undersea. This network securely connects 54 Azure regions and counting, as well as over 160 edge sites to serve internet connectivity globally. The Azure Network powers internet services such as Office 365, Xbox, Bing, and many others you and your customers use every day. How do we build the world's largest network to serve customers like you? It all starts with our data centers, which are designed and operated from the ground up. With up to 1.6 petabits per second of capacity within an Azure region. We build for scale, redundancy, high availability, security, and reliability by default. All Azure public regions are connected together, privately, through the Microsoft backbone, sending over 30 billion packets per second. Depending on your workload, the way your users connect will be different. You can connect to Microsoft using a virtual private network, or VPN, over the internet or ExpressRoute, beyond 100 gigabits per second for private connectivity. Once your network is connected, you can host your own services in a virtual network. This is your own network with your own addresses. Do you want to expand your e-commerce footprint globally? Azure's network connects you and your customers with over 160 edge locations, which are distributed across the world, where more than 25,000 internet service provider sessions are hosted, and now even with connectivity in space. This, coupled with the capability of balancing load times, accelerates the speed and responsiveness with your customer. Azure Front Door and Content Delivery Network, or CDN, coupled with Web Application Firewall, or WAF, at the edge, enable you to host your e-commerce website securely in more places than ever before. We develop our own networking devices based on FPGA hardware and provide high-speed, low-latency, jitter-free networking. We are operating and deploying multiple cross-ocean subsea systems and bringing more to the edge to solve the what's next problem. We at Microsoft are committed to empowering every person and organization on the planet to achieve more. We've even gone beyond Earth's surface with ExpressRoute and satellite connectivity where possibilities are now close to endless. Azure's continued commitment to innovate further brings new meaning to empowering everyone on the planet to achieve more, because now you can connect anywhere, anytime, with anyone, whether on land, in the sea, or in the sky.
So good morning, everybody. We saw just a nice video now, which gives you a very high-level view. My objective for the next 41 minutes and 40 seconds is to give you a bit more details in all these areas. As you will see, we have around 9 or maybe 10 sessions at Ignite that actually gives you all the details. So showed you a very nice high-level video. I'm going to go a bit more details, and I'm going to show you for every area what session we have at Ignite with more details. Quick agenda, you can see the areas behind me, and at the end, I'm going to show you about new stuff we're doing as well with nice gadgets. First, let's talk about our mission, and I hope you got this thing from the video. Our job in Azure Networking is to connect you and your customers to the cloud, connect you reliably and securely in a performant fashion. And for us, we are now talking about the whole spectrum from the intelligent cloud, the public regions and so forth, all the way to the edge. And that's why I'm going to show you more edge stuff as well here. That's basically our vision, guys. We are in the connection business in a reliable way, in a secure way. So everything I'll be talking about basically builds on that basic mission. Very quick infrastructure overview. Won't go through much of details here. We run a big network. Trust me, it's really big. Is it the very biggest or the second biggest? You can go debate the numbers. But the numbers are really big. If you may notice, for example, we're increasing our edge presence around the globe quite a bit now. Actually, lately, we've been adding an edge per week around the globe. We're going to do more of that as well. We have a big ecosystem of partners. You'll see my presentation full of partner logos for a reason. We want to provide end-to-end solutions with our partner ecosystem. This includes ExpressRoute partners, NVA partners, security partners, and so forth. And the network keeps increasing. We have statistics behind me here, but the guys tell me we have on average 30 billion packets per second. Just think about it. And this is only on the WAN, not within the regions. It's easy to have big numbers within the data center, but on the WAN, guys. So it's a big thing. And we're expanding. As you probably know, we now have even satellite connectivity here because we want to give customers any way they want to reach to us, from land, sea, or any given city around the world. Now, these regions are connected to the global WAN. In every region, we have a big metro network. That itself is a mesh big network. This example, we have 3 AZs with 3 DCs each, but we can have many more DCs to make up a region. Our job, by the way, is for you not to know you have all these buildings and wires and the like. We just give you a flat east to west network within any given region. That in turn hooks up to the edges, which then you can access them through the internet or privately through express route. And this is a simplified picture of what an edge looks like. Trust me, it's quite simplified here. But basically, those 160 edges I mentioned earlier, in the back side, the south side, if you will, it talks back to the WAN and to the regions. And on the north side, it talks to you, to the customers, to your customers, through the internet or privately through express route. Within the region, you have the basic routing functions, you have express route connectivity, and this is the punchline, we have an increasing set of services being served from the edge. Today we have CDNs, we have Azure Front Door, you're going to see a bit more stuff with the web application firewall, the DDoS protection, and so forth. And in due course, we're going to be adding more services to be served from the edge for acceleration and security. Okay? Enough infrastructure. Let's talk about the actual services now. Everything we do basically are in these 4 broad categories. We are about connecting and extending your network to the cloud. It's about protecting your traffic. It's about delivering application delivery and acceleration. And of course, monitoring and knowing what's going on in the cloud. So I'm going to touch very quickly in every area now, okay? So for the connect and extend category, we'll discuss some new services and some existing services as well. And again, guys, I'm going to give you links to all the sessions where you have those details. I'm very happy to announce a new service. It's called Azure Peering Service. Again, the session down there will give you a lot more. It's really about providing you and your customers with business quality internet connectivity to the cloud. So you can reach Azure, you can reach Office 365 through the Azure Peering Service. We have an ecosystem of telecommunication and ISP providers, which is going to increase over time. And the idea there is to get you visibility into your connection, internet connections, give you protections against things like route hijacking and BGP problems and so forth. And also, frankly, for us and your ISP to be on the level, to tell you if something goes wrong, it went wrong here. Because we all know how the internet can be, is the internet. It can be very sporadic, bad things happen. Over the years, we built something called Radar, which is the last bullet down there. We've used this thing internally for many years to, in real time, scan the internet and understand where all the routing problems may happen that may affect you. With the Azure Peering Service, now this service is available to you as well. Please check it out. There's a very nice portal experience, very easy to set up. And the ecosystem today, these are the launch partners. We're going to be adding many, many more. If your ISP is not there, and I know we're not totally there yet, please ask them to contact us in this alias. We'll be happy to work with them on this. Behind the covers, by the way, that means we have very good connections with them, and we have all the monitoring infrastructure in there as well, and we have other requirements on them for redundancy as well. And again, this will be available for Azure and for Office as well. Okay, moving on, and again, guys, there's a session on this. Moving on, We've had Azure Virtual WAN in the marketplace for a while. Frankly, it was version 1. This is much better now. We are completing the scenario, and you can see behind me what we are adding here. Among other things, we now can have in GA express route integration, so you can get your traffic into the virtual WAN from either the internet, VPN services, or express route. And it could be point to site or site to site. We GA'd also path selection from the branches, and this is all available today. What's coming now in preview, you now have any-to-any connectivity through the hub. So you can basically go from any branch to any branch. You can go from any branch into the hub and up to the internet. So you can use V1 basically as your internet access point, if you will. And when I get to the protect section, talking about security, you'll see how we can also integrate firewall functions there. Our firewall and third-party firewalls. Okay? So guys, check it out. The whole V1 idea is to make you able to build your own wide area networks, basically virtually, utilizing the physical infrastructure I showed you up earlier. That's as simple as that. See, our mission, guys, is to do all this wiring, but then make it available to you. I'm also very pleased to announce a partnership with Cisco. Cisco will have deep integration with our V1 product, and it will be working with us with the V1 system and with Office 365. And the integration will follow all the rules also for how traffic should be split from premises for Office 365, either to go straight to Office or to go through the V1 system. You're going to see more details coming up. But if you guys remember, for a long time, we did not have as good integration with Cisco, and I'm very happy that we are working on this together. With this in mind, the ecosystem for V1 is expanding. So we have a number now of products which were in preview now and available, and the ecosystem for coming soon has also expanded. Guys, if we're missing somebody, please tell me. I think we've covered the spectrum now, okay? And I want you to decide which partners you would like to use. But please, if you need any more of this, just tell us. OK. I'm going to show you a quick video of how one customer is using the SD-WAN system and how one partner is helping them do so.
Here at IXOM, we're a manufacturer and a trader of chemicals and ingredients. We operate in about 16 countries. We have factories, trucks, tankers, about 15,000 products being shipped. Microsoft Azure is fundamental in our IT topology. It runs our data center. We run everything there, including SAP.
The BT solution for IXOM was to move us from the old MPLS network that we had to a new SD-WAN network. We want to be able to access Azure in the most simple and fast way possible. The new Azure Virtual WAN allows us to remove a number of links that normally exist between a user and the resource in Azure that they're using. And so we're really excited about removing those links and making that connection as fast and as simple as possible.
We can do that now at a price point that we were never able to achieve before. And also for us in IT, we can be so much more proactive in delivering solutions. We can spin up new services really, really quickly. For us, digital enablement is key. To have everything and everyone connected, that's our ambition. And to utilise that to enhance our customers' experience. The solution really simplified our network. It took out layers, and that made it much easier for my team to manage. So we can have discussions with our customers, for example, on how we link up their demand with our supply. We couldn't have achieved this without our great partnership with BT. It's been great teamwork, and the technical expertise that they bring to the table has ensured we've always been able to solve things.
So in this example, you saw one customer, how they are essentially reinventing their global corporate network. From a classical MPLS network where traffic would be hairpinned back and forth to going straight to the cloud. And you can use the V1 to be a destination, and V1, as you see in a second, you can then secure the traffic and go back to the internet. You also saw, in this case, BT helping the customer getting the job done. And BT is a part of an ecosystem of managed service providers. This is part of the Azure Lighthouse program, but targeted for networking. All these providers are in a marketplace, and they're increasing, and they are providing managed services for networking. They can help you and your customers architect your networks, and importantly, actually run your networks. Okay. Moving on, and again, sorry, it's going to be very quick here. Let's talk about some new enhancements for ExpressRoute. And again, there's a session on this if you want to know more details. We have J8 now a number of features, which are very popular, by the way. FastPath, it's now with GA, as well as we have ExpressRoute Local, where if you meet us in the right place, we give you a flat price for your bandwidth, basically, for the price of the port. Okay? And there are details on what kind of SKU you use and where you can go in there, but many customers asked us where, I'm right there with you, I don't want to go over the WAN, great, we'll give you a discount for that, basically, a fixed price. We also have a number of preview features. Chief among them is MACsec. So MACsec is a standard for encryption. And in this case, we now have MACsec support between effectively your cage and our cage in a meet-me point for ExpressRoute. Some of you may not care about this. Others who work in regulated industry, banks and others, I know you care because this is what people want from us. So this is literally encrypting the traffic between two cages at any meeting point. And the keys are yours. Now we have integration with Key Vault and so forth as well. Okay. You can tell we're sort of pushing the completeness of the solutions here as well. And this session has more details. I'm also happy to announce that we are GA now for ExpressRoute for satellite. As you may remember, a few months ago, we announced this in preview with 3 providers, Viasat, SES, and Intelsat. And the idea is very simple, guys. We have many customers who want to reach us regardless where they are. It could be a ship in the ocean. It could be a mine in the middle of the desert somewhere. They want to be able to get to us securely and directly. And with the partner ecosystem here, they can beam the data up and down to us, basically. And please note, from your point of view, it really looks like ExpressRoute. We do all the magic behind the scenes. We've made it simple, the same model with a partner and us as well. And we're going to be expanding this as well, of course. And the integration between us and the partners is done very well, I believe. Best latency you can get you, best connectivity, totally private, no internet anywhere, you guys. You know this about our WAN. Once you enter our WAN, you stay on the WAN. We don't push you all over the place like some others do, by the way. Okay. Now, let's talk about VPN. And again, there's a session on this as well. Sorry, busy slide, because we've been busy here. Our VPN service is very popular, as you might expect. S2S is site-to-site VPN, and the other one is point-to-site. I don't want to read the busy slide here, guys. Just I want to highlight a few things. We now have in GA a number of features that were in preview. The high-end SKUs, the high-throughput SKUs, IKE V1, IKE V2 now. We now have also in preview a feature many of you have been asking us, which is the VPN gateway packet capture. So now we can make it very easy for you to capture packets, going to a VPN and so forth, a gateway and so forth. And we have some more things coming as well. For point-to-site, we have done integration basically with AAD and multi-factor authentication. In addition, we now have a VPN client based on OpenVPN protocol that you can use to connect to the cloud as well. And the table has some more details in here. Again, guys, there's a whole session on this, lots of details, and a very active area of investment given the demand we have in this, for this. IPv6, we're on the journey. We're finally almost there. So now we have GA launch of all the IPv6 features we have had in preview for a while. This is a very good implementation, guys. It's dual stack. You can have IPv6 all the way to the VM. You can have private IP addresses in your own VNet, which is quite unique in the industry. Trust me, customers want that. And as I mentioned, this has been in the pipeline for a while. So we have customers using it. Please, guys, if you have uses for IPv6, use IPv6. We like IPv6. We would like to see more adoption in the industry for it as well. And again, more details in the session mentioned here. This is actually a short session, but nonetheless has more information. OK, moving on. Sorry, guys, I really have to go quickly here. Let's talk about the protect category now, which is how to secure your traffic and what are we doing in this space. I will be touching a number of services here. Let's start with the basic concept here. Guys, we're marching toward the notion of zero trust networking. It's a journey. You're not going to be there from day one. But the idea here is that unlike the old days where you could have a bunch of VMs and you assume you're protected and the traffic can go back and forth, you want to narrow down the perimeters. You want to micro-segment your network. You want, in some cases, check each request. Is it coming from somebody you trust or not? This is the whole idea of zero trust networking. And it motivates why we're investing in all these technologies, as well as the ecosystem we have with security partners, because we know complete solutions require the ecosystem as well. So this is sort of the motivation where we're going there. For the specifics, let's talk about Azure Private Link. We are on a journey to convert every PaaS service in Azure to be available through Private Link. So guys, what Private Link gives you is a PaaS service like storage or SQL appears as part of your virtual network. You access it privately with a fixed IP address, and you really just can get to it directly only from your VNet. Unlike other implementations in the industry, we also have support for anti-data exfiltration. I'll give you an example. So you may have a SQL endpoint in your VNet, right? It's private to you, and you can do it privately. But we can also make sure that if one of your VMs are compromised in the VNet, it cannot go back to storage, suck the data in, and put it in a different blob, for example. In other words, you can lock it down to only a single, say, blob in your storage system. Combine this with UDR and firewalls, you can have a very secure parameters here. And again, some of you in regulated industries, banks, financial institutions, are demanding this, if you want. Yeah. Anyway, literally a session on this one, plus a bit of the other stuff as well. So please, this is a very hot area. If you are into this space, this session is highly recommended. I'm also happy to announce a new service. This is Azure Firewall Manager. As you may know, we've had the Azure Firewall service for a while now. And the adoption has been very good. One thing people have been asking us for is, do you want to manage multiple firewalls at the same time centrally? And do you want to manage them with a compliance angle in mind? Are all the firewalls up to date? Are all the rules correct and so forth? So happy to tell you now we have the Azure Firewall Manager in preview. It gives you central deployment and configuration of your firewalls. 1, 2, N firewalls, it doesn't really matter. With it inside your, basically, VNet, you can also have routing support. So setup is simplified because we give you a combination of the firewall functionality and the routing functionality as well. And we have integration with third-party security services. It's the same theme we have, guys. So you can send the traffic to Azure. You can configure the routing. And if you want to, you can push it through our firewall and or a third party as well. And I'm happy to announce that we have partnerships now with Zscaler and iBoss, and soon with Checkpoint as well. So you can combine our firewall with these services. You can get the traffic through them if you want to first. It's really your call. A few things to note here. You can use best-of-breed functions as you see fit. You can use this thing, like I mentioned earlier, to make Azure your internet access point, if you will. Send your traffic to us, secure it, go to the internet from there. Combine this with the Azure peering service I mentioned earlier to get very good connectivity to us. combined with the WAN discussion we had earlier, so your traffic really gets to the right edge. And I hope you start seeing why we build all these services together. And I promise you to invest more in blueprints and in our MSP program to make it easier for you to do all these things. An important point is that the breakout of Office 365 traffic is important. Note, much of Office traffic should go to the internet directly, not through a firewall or any service like that. Why is that? Two broad reasons. Office itself is secure by design. It's expected to be on the internet. And we optimize that traffic to get to Office. For that traffic, by the way, guys, it doesn't go straight. It goes to an edge through Anycast, lots of details, through Azure Front Door, to be honest. So if you want to go against the Office policies, you're actually paying the price in performance. So again, follow the rules for Office of how to split the traffic. The stuff that should go to the internet should go to the internet, and we'll handle it right. Trust me. In Anycast to a closed Azure Front Door, and then go to the cloud. And the rest you can go and secure in Azure, including, of course, all of Azure traffic. Again, there's a session on this. Please, if you're interested, take a look. I'm moving on as well. So Azure Bastion is now GA. For those of you who don't know what Azure Bastion is, it's Bastion as a service. Effectively, you can now get to RDP or SSH in your VMs. And the only open port is basically one SSL port, open. You don't have to put SSH on the internet. You don't have to put RDP on the internet. And it's a managed service as well. You don't have to go patch your services, your proxies, and the like. Set it up and forget it. And we have a lot of increasing support here for logging, because many of you are under compliance regimes that you have to go prove that your connectivity is done right. So it's a Bastion as a service, and we're going to be expanding to more regions as well here. And you'll see in the future other ways you can actually use it. But net, you are really going through one port 443 through SSL to the internet, and that's it. Everything is locked down, basically. Keeping with the security or the protect theme, we've been investing, of course, also in the Azure Web Application Firewall. As you may know, guys, we have a WAF that you can instantiate inside your VNet as a service. And we have a WAF that you can instantiate at the edge in Azure Front Door. We have been unifying the configuration and management of these two things. The implementation is the same, but you can deploy one or the other or both. Get some protection policies at the edge. The rest of the traffic goes to your VNet. You can do more protection inside your WAF before you go to your VMs as well. So you will see now basically a uniform policy mechanism for like the OS rules, bot management, and custom rules, if you will. Same kind of configuration. Even the UIs look very similar by design. And it becomes really your policy. How many you want to use on the edges versus in the VNet, and how you want to combine them as well. Features that are today in preview include integration with Microsoft Threat Intelligence. As you may know, we have a lot of signals from the internet. And we use it to help you manage good, bad bots. And there are a lot of details in here which are interesting if you go to a session as well. For example, some bots, you want them to come to your back-end VM and not be stopped by your front-end edge. Others you want to stop totally. And there are details in there. We have more. You've been asking us for more specific policies. For example, site and URI path policies. Also, you've been asking us for geo-filtering. So you can say, for example, I don't want any traffic to come from country X to me. Okay? You can specify which countries you like it or not. Or you can say these VMs can get traffic only from this place versus the other place as well. And again, guys, lots of details in the presentation here. Okay? Moving on, let's talk about the next category, which is delivering application performance. So a bit about App Gateway. We have a bunch of features that were in preview, now they're all in GA. I'll let you read the list here, but chief among them is integration with AKS. So now you can use App Gateway as an ingress controller for your AKS system. Thank you. We have a bunch of AKS fans here. I know, it's actually done well, to be quite frank. So please go try it. It's a very nice portal experience in there as well. There are other features. We now have, of course, Azure Key Vault integration. That was also highly asked for. And a lot more monitoring and metrics. From day one, we've been asking for more and more metrics. And you'll see a bit more features coming as well. I don't want to go through all the details here. But please, guys, if you are into containers and AKS in particular, consider using App Gateway as your Ingress controller. Another service we have for the application delivery is Azure Front Door. Guys, you have been using Azure Front Door if you're using Office or you're using Bing. We've had this thing for years. And now it's available to your applications too. One thing I want to note, and we made a mistake earlier in our documentation, we always emphasize AFD for multi-endpoint application around the globe and the like. It works very well for a single endpoint, guys. The way it works is your connection from your customers, your clients, whatever, they go to the closest edge. The connection is terminated there. We do TCP IP acceleration. We do layer 7 stuff as well. So it actually helps very well. This is the first example up there in the top here for single endpoint applications. So try it. Just if you have an application somewhere and you have more of a global presence, people coming to you from different places, fire it up and see what happens. No change to your application. You can also use it for more sophisticated applications. We have multiple endpoints, and you want to do failover between them and so forth. So anyway, we have a lot more coming there. As I alluded to a bit earlier, you're going to see more and more such acceleration technologies at our network edge, with the goal to make your application faster as well. Another service we have at the edge is Azure CDN. Big new here is that if you're using the Microsoft CDN, we're going to have reduced egress pricing. So we used to have a charge from the origin to the edge, and now that charge is going to be zeroed out. It was only for media services, I believe. Now for SQL, for storage, compute, and media services, it's going to be zeroed out. So the bill should be lower, guys. To be honest, guys, we have been optimizing our WAN and understanding our own costs. And if I have a cost that I can squeeze, I'm going to pass it to you. Because my mission, remember from the first slide, is to connect you to Azure. And there are other things are coming as well. A rules engine is coming. You guys asked for this thing. More WAF features as well at the edge. And again, there's a session on this. If you're interested, please go there. The last category is about monitoring. It's an important thing. You're trusting us with our network, so we have to tell you what's happening. Happy to announce a new service as well called Internet Analyzer. It is a way for you to measure and compare your user experience through your application, from your application. The way it works is that you can deploy a piece of code in your browser somewhere, your code somewhere, configure the tests, and then do A/B testing. Again, we've had this internally in Microsoft for a long time, guys. That's how we test many of our own services. Now it's available to you as well. It can help you for migration projects. It can help you when you're trying to use some of the edge services to see if they're accelerating your stuff. It can also help you to see when things go bad, because you can run all these experiments all the time as well. So check it out. It's very easy to set up. This is the beauty of it, to be honest. If you do it yourself, it's a lot of work, and we collect lots of information. A few clicks in a portal, drop a piece of HTML code or JavaScript, and you go from there. Lastly, we've been investing quite a bit in Azure Monitor and beefing up Azure Monitor for networking. So you're going to see now a lot more traffic analysis features in Azure Monitor. It's much faster now. In the past, frankly, it used to take a while for the metrics to show up. Now it's much faster, actually much more usable, so you should check it out. And we have a lot more experience in troubleshooting that we are passing it to you through Azure Monitor as well here. And these are the G8 features. You're going to see more stuff coming for insights. The preview stuff, the session will tell you more about this as well. Okay? Now, I have 10 minutes to switch gears and tell you more about other stuff we've been doing. Okay? So I'll show you at the very end a slide with all the sessions. to take one more look at what session you want to follow up, I want to tell you about new area of investment we are doing around edge computing and combining networking with edge compute. Okay? So that box there, by the way, is an Azure Stack Edge, formerly known as Azure Data Box Edge, if you guys remember. There are uses where you want to have local compute combined with local networking, as in private LTE or 5G. And the scenarios are actually quite varied. And you can see some of the logos here, some of the pictures here. Manufacturing, port management, gaming applications. There are a number of these things. You have heard about farm beats yesterday, for example. That's another example in there. Where do you want to combine secure and fast networking using cellular technology? Because frankly, there you have a SIM and you can do all sorts of things. With local compute, AKS, for example, that's managed remotely from Azure. And you can drop these boxes wherever you want to. And I'll show you a video in a second how this can be used in things like factory automation and the like. But there's a spectrum here between the cloud, the network edge, and if you will, the on-premises edge. And this is a quick picture here. More and more stuff can be put on the network edge. I told you about AFD and CDN and acceleration. But more things you may need really on the customer premises. And the reason has to do with latency and bandwidth and the ability to get to things very quickly. And in return, you end up using the rest of the cloud for the heavy-duty stuff. After all, this is just a relatively small 1U box. But best latency you're going to get down there. The best bandwidth from your devices, be it a machine in a factory or a machine like this, which I'll tell you more about in a second, is to be controlled by a box like this. But then you can go back to the cloud. So that spectrum between low latency, really on premises. If you had a factory in this room, you want it to be very, very fast. And then you can go to the edge, and then you can go back to the public cloud. That's sort of what we've been investing in. And I hope you've heard this same theme yesterday. Between Azure Arc and other areas we are doing, is really to make this spectrum, using the word spectrum here loosely, I guess, the combination of the cloud to the edge complete, if you will. A bit more details. It's really about managing compute and networking on premises from the cloud and integrating cellular technology in the box. And if you go to the session, you'll see this thing up and running. You can set up a network literally in minutes, a complete cellular network with SIM integration and everything literally in minutes. And you can then use standard ways from Azure to manage it. So it's basically combining compute and networking managed from Azure. And extremely importantly, you can program it using what you know already. If you're a developer and you know how to use Azure DevOps, it's the same thing. You can go test this right now by testing in the cloud and just shoving the bits down there. I'll be honest with you guys. In the industry, people have done these Mac boxes before. They invested all the time on the private LTE piece and they forgot about programming the box. And what we have done here is we combined the best of both worlds. The ability to use all the ecosystem of Azure, all the programming tooling, all the AKS integration and the like, plus private LTE to get the whole thing up and running. And as I mentioned earlier, it's all managed from the cloud managing the boxes themselves and managing the code on the boxes as well. We've done this thing with a rich partner ecosystem, same thing. And these are our partners for the Mac as of today. There are, broadly speaking, 3 categories here. There's actually a bit more. The core, Evolved Packet Core. If any of you are in the LTE space, you know what I'm talking about. This is the actual code that your phone actually using as we speak, if you're doing any data roaming, etc. We also have SIM partners, because you have identity for these devices. This is not like Wi-Fi where you're hoping for the best. This is a SIM in there. You have a strong identity. You know exactly this device X doing this and so forth. We also have radio partners here, by the way, and a number of managed service providers to actually make solutions out of this whole thing. So to make this thing a bit more concrete, I'm going to show you a picture from a partner, an actual user scenario. It's a video, actually. I hope this gives you an idea of some of the scenarios you can use such a solution for. Another scenario, and this will be my last slide, guys, is what this box is about. This is from our partner, Etherbox. If you want to see this actually moving, being controlled by the network, go to the session. I'll show you in a second. But this is an example where combining an actual scenario, radio technology, EPC technologies, you see the names out there, with the power of Azure. You can have end-to-end solutions where you have local control of machines like these. And the demo is really cute, guys. Go see it, please. Local closed-loop control. And this has an Azure Sphere in it as well, by the way. Run by that box, telemetry going to the cloud, and managed from the cloud as well. So if you're anywhere in manufacturing, in automation, in many of those scenarios, we have these products and technologies that can be put together for these solutions. This is a technology preview at the moment, but we are talking to many of our partners and customers about this. If you're interested, please talk to us. Go to the session, and you're going to see this thing up and running using the system as well. OK, guys, I want to close. We announced a bunch of stuff. It's an eye chart to take a look offline, but I believe this is everything we announced today, being GA or preview. As usual, we don't say much about the future, guys, beyond a few months from now, but more and more is coming as well. And this is the slide probably you want to take a picture of, which is, these are all the sessions that give you the real details, because frankly, I went light speed through the whole spectrum. Every area I mentioned, in a lot more details, 300 level and 400 level are covered in these sessions, including an actual demo of this running, and including all other scenarios where we are talking to more and more of our partners as well. Okay. With that in mind, I'm going to stop. Thank you for your time, and please enjoy the rest of Ignite.